Guys, you won't believe this. We have to keep trusting God. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a writer, director, producer. I have quite a few content that I have not released yet because it takes a lot to produce a movie, a television show, and I'm still in the process of trying to get some of my projects up. So in the meantime, I created this YouTube channel to share my work with everyone and also my journey, my faith, my struggles, my triumphs, because without God, none of it would be possible. Jesus is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me. He's saved me and changed my life, and there's no greater love than what he's done for me. And I would be selfish not to share that with everyone that I can. So I created this channel to do just that, to share the beauty, the love of Christ with everyone that I can reach, and also share my struggles and journey, and also to encourage others in their walk with Christ. And for those who don't believe, I want to encourage you also to share Christ with you, because he is the reason we exist. He's the purpose of why we were created, why we were put here. And also for my fellow creatives or those that just enjoy the entertainment world and likes to be entertained, I hope that my channel can offer you something. Anyway, everyone is invited. I'm so glad that that you're here, that you're listening. I watch other YouTube channels too, and I enjoy watching different people's perspectives on all facets of life. I learned so much from YouTube, and it's a blessing. But the reason I'm doing this video and wanted to share with you today was to encourage you not to give up and to trust God. There's no better way. Do you know it was a book. I created a book years ago, a children's book, and it was a long process, and I published it and unpublished it. I will be republishing the book using the illustrations from the animation for the illustrations for the book, because before it was just my very amateur animations. The character designs are the same, and I loved what the animators did with the characters. I told them I wanted a real setting, and they put that setting in and then put the character designs that I created in that real setting, and I just love how it looks. So I'm redoing the children's book with the illustrations taken from the animated video. And when it's completed, I'll share it with you so that if you have any little ones in your life, you can get it and share it with them. But as I was saying, the reason for this video was I created the animation and produced it, directed it, worked with some extremely talented animators, and I published it. And I got a copyright strike from YouTube, and I was very puzzled. I'm like, why is everything is original? Even the song, "Let's Go See Toby, Adventures of Toby, He's Our Puppy." That's my song. I wrote that song. I worked with a very talented musician. I don't play instruments, but the lyrics, the melody, everything came from me. And I related it and even did rudimentary piano notes, gave it to him. And with his brilliance, he helped compose accompaniment chords for my song. So I was like, why was this copyrighted? How could it be? It's my song. So when YouTube specifically puts where the copyright strikes comes from, and I listened again, and there was a song in it that I was not familiar with. And even having the animation all these years, because the video, I haven't watched it in a while, I didn't realize that there was a song, a completely new and different song in my video. There was a song. I worked with a very talented sound engineer to do Foley sounds. If you don't know what Foleys are, Foley is when you have a sound engineer add noises, typical atmospheric and background noises to your video. So when you record someone in a show or a video or a movie or film, when you record someone doing something, like I adjust my glasses, right? There's a slight sound. I don't know if you heard that. Well, when you're watching a movie, you know, the boom camera may pick it up or not, but if you want that sound to be integral to your film, for it to be noticeable, a Foley sound designer will they will recreate the sound so that you hear it specifically. And it may not be even the actual movement, the actual action creating the sound. They may just come up with something else that makes it seem as if that they did that. When they close a door, you don't, they reclose the door, do something where it sounds like a door is closed. So I got a really talented sound engineer to do that for me for my animation. And he'd put a song in it in the background to, lift it, to give it a little more life. He added the birds singing in and the ball bouncing and the laughter of the kids and everything. It was brilliant. It was gorgeous. But he also added a song, and it's copyrighted. It's not my song. It's someone else's work. And I wrote to them. They couldn't care less what I had to say. I told them I was trying to remove it. I couldn't. It was when I tried to remove it, it erased the dialogue. It erased all the Foley sounds. And I use my editing software. I have Final Cut Pro, and I tried to remove the song, and I was able to keep the dialogue, but it removed all the atmospheric sound. It removed all the Foley sounds from the video, and it made it very flat. And so I removed the video from YouTube. And I was very sad about it. I was very disappointed. I tried to contact, I didn't have the separate files because it was so many years ago where I could redo everything, keep the Foley, and all of that. I did not have the separate files anymore. I just had everything edited and merged together. Was very disappointed and sought a way to contact the sound engineer, but his business contact was no longer available. I could not find him. I don't know if he's moved or stopped doing the work or he has new contact information. I couldn't reach him. That was the gist of it. So what did I do? I prayed. I went to our very good, merciful, gracious God, all powerful God. And I prayed about it. And I prayed before I started all these fixes that I told you I tried, trying to isolate the song from everything on Final Cut Pro, trying to get in touch with the sound designer, reaching out to the owner of the copyrighted song, even spoke to YouTube agents trying to see a way to separate it. And I prayed first. Always go to the Lord first. Remember, everything is a resource, but God is the source, right? And nothing worked. And I even went to Fiverr and, tried to contact sound engineers to see if they would be able to help me. And no one was able to help me. A couple tried, but it didn't work. Then I got an email from YouTube a few days ago telling me that there was a new update that they were about to install, but it had not been implemented yet. And it's where they use AI to remove copyrighted song from videos without affecting the background noise. They said it's may be effective on some videos, may not be effective on some videos, but it was something that they were going to implement and try for content creators. And, it's an option. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I wish it was available now because I would use it. I would try it with my video. But they said it was about 2 weeks away from them uploading this new update. So I kept that in mind, but wasn't expecting anything anytime soon. Well, I went on YouTube today and I saw a video of someone saying, oh, YouTube has a new update, a great new update. And my spidey senses started tingling. I was like, I wonder if that's the whatchamacallit they were talking about. And I watched the video and it was. So I quickly went to YouTube and you know what I did? I uploaded my video. And at first I didn't get the copyright, just like when I did it the first time. No copyright. And I was like, everything is fine. And then I went back and there was a copyright. And this time I waited and I went back and there was a copyright. And you know what happened? I continued, I checked. They said there are different options for you to deal with this. You can buy the license from the person. I did click on that. And one of the options was to erase the song and keep the background noise. And I was like, erase. And they said, give us a few minutes while we edit the video. And I waited. And then I saw that it was completed and the copyright was removed. And I said, okay, let me play the video and see if their update erased not just the song, but my Foley sounds, right? Well, I played the video and the song was removed and all the Foley sounds, the wonderful kids' laughter, the balls bouncing in the park, the feet shuffling, the birds singing, the dialogue of Toby and the clown, all remained. God is good. God is great. There was no need for me to worry. All I had to do was go to the Lord in prayer and patiently wait. That's it. He answered my prayer above and beyond what I could even imagine, because I didn't see how it was possible. Yes, it may have been possible, but with my resources, who I knew, I didn't know anyone who could do it. I'm sure there are people who had the expertise and the ability to do it. I'm sure there are softwares that can do it, but I did not have that knowledge and I did not know anyone who had that knowledge. So the resources were not available to me immediately or at this time. So I went to the source, God, of all things. And not only did He make available the resource, He made it available through the very channel that rejected my video in the first place. The very vessel, the very thing that rejected me provided the resources to me, for me. That's who our God is. That's who our God is. He is over all. He is the source. We just need to trust Him. And if you don't know Him, don't miss out. He's a good God. He's a good God and He loves you. He created you for a relationship with Him. That's why things seem, no matter what you achieve, no matter, you're constantly wanting more. There's always, even when you achieve, so you think, this is what I wanted, this is what I'm striving for, and you achieve it, and you're happy for a moment, but then there's an emptiness. Is this it? Is this all there is? No, it's not all there is. There is infinitely more than you can even imagine, that satisfies, that fulfills, that answers, that provides. It's the God you were created for. I'm going to do a video sharing with others the process that I went through, like how to fix this, how to use this new update of YouTube. And I hope it helps others as it's helped me. This is amazing. This is wonderful. God is great, y'all. God is wonderful. Thank you, YouTube. Most of all, thank you, God. I love it. I love you. Wow. This is a blessed day. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Have a wonderful day.